Hello friends, welcome to Nam Neram. Today we are going to see Singapore work visa. Many have asked for the English version of the Singapore work visa, so I have uploaded this English version. In this video we will see the requirements for Singapore work visa and how to apply for Singapore work visa. Please do subscribe the channel and watch the full video. Many international job seekers focus on countries like US, UK, Europe and Canada. But Singapore also has a good job market where the average salary is at 7,650 Singapore dollar per month. Singapore has many skill shortage areas. So those who are seeking for job or for employment can make use of this opportunity. If you have right qualification, you can get the chances of permanent employment and work visa and work permit quickly. Singapore work visa offers wide range of options for professionals, entrepreneurs and skilled workers. Today we are going to discuss about different types of work visas and requirements and application process for Singapore work visas. Now we will discuss about what are all the general documents required for applying Singapore work visa. First is your passport. Your passport should be valid and it should be 6 months validity at the time of application. Second is medical eligibility, possible medical examination. Third is minimum age, at least 18 years old. Next, fourth is good character. That is, you need to show clean criminal record. That is, you don't have any criminal background. And next is no past immigration violence. Fifth is salary, meeting the minimum threshold for the specific visa. Sixth is security bond, required for some visas. Next one, seventh is qualification and experience, varies by visa or employment type. Next, last and final we are going to see is eighth one, sponsorship. Most visas require employer sponsorship. Now we are going to see about types of work visa in Singapore. 4 specific types of employment related visas are offered by Singapore in 2024. First one is Singapore Employment Pass. For business level jobs or business owners, they can make use of this Singapore Employment Pass. Second one is Unskilled or Skilled Staff Worker Pass. It includes S Pass and various work permits for specific roles. Next, third one we are going to see Training Pass of Singapore. If you are going to participate in any training programs and internship, you can make use of this training pass of Singapore. Next, fourth one is short-term S pass. For seasonal staff requirements, you can make use of this short-term S pass. Now we'll see the types of Singaporean employment visas as per their purpose of issuance. So in this first we are going to see Singaporean visa for professionals. In the first one is Employment Pass EP. It's ideally for highly qualified professionals and executives with a minimum average monthly salary of 4,500 Singaporean dollar. Usually the employer in Singapore sponsors this types of visas. Next, second we are going to see Professionally Employed Pass PEP. This PEP pass is a flexible visa. It is for experienced professionals allowing work without an employer sponsor. Applicants must have an excellent qualification and relevant experience to get this personalized employment pass PEP. Second, we are going to see visa for entrepreneurs. In this, we are going to see entry visa. This entry visa is specially designed for individuals who want to set up or operate their own business in Singapore. If you have your own business and you want to set your business in Singapore, you can make use of this entry visa. For setting this entry visa, you need to have an innovative business idea and secured investment or funding. If you have own funding, you can use this. Now third, we are going to see visa for skilled and semi-skilled workers. So in that, first we are going to see S pass. For skilled workers with an average monthly salary between 2,500 Singapore dollars to 4,500 Singapore dollars can make use of this. Typically, it requires employer sponsorship. Next, fourth one, we are going to see additional categories for visa. In that, first one is work permit for foreign domestic workers. For individuals employed as domestic workers can make use of this. Next, second one is training permits. For internship and professionally development programs, you can make use of this training permits. Many will have a doubt that do we need to secure a job in Singapore before work application? Most Singaporean work visas, that is including EP, S-Pass and work permit for foreign workers, requires a job before application. That is due to employment sponsorship and eligibility criteria. You need to secure a job, then only you need to apply for the visa. Till now we have discussed about Singapore work visa. Now we are going to see about Singapore work permit. So the Singapore work permit is a document or a pass for the foreigners that offers and validates their right to work in Singapore. If you are going to work in Singapore, first you need to take work permit, then work visa. Now we are going to see the requirements for a Singapore work permit by Singapore employers. So now we are going to see the list of requirements for acquiring an employment pass in Singapore. First is your company must be registered in Singapore. That is, the company you are going to work in Singapore must be registered. Next, second is your employee should have a job offer from your company. Next, third one is the employee should work with responsibilities that is mentioned in the work permit that is issued by the authorities. Next, fourth one is the employee should hold a valid passport and the passport is 6 months valid beyond their stay. Next, fifth one is you must offering them a salary of more than 4,500 Singapore dollar. Next, sixth one is your employee must work in a managerial, executive or specialized role. Last and final, seventh one is your applicant must have a creditable academic qualification from the university or should possess an experience as a specialist. Already I have mentioned the documents required for Singapore work visa. Now I am going to add some more documents. First, I already said valid passport. Second one is your duly filled application form. Third is copy of your educational certificates. Next, fourth one is your past employment testimonials. Next, fifth one is your recent color passport size photograph. Next one is detailed description of the type of work you are going to perform in Singapore. Last and final one is your company's appointment letter. Now we'll see Singapore work permit application process. There are few steps. First step is, as an employer, you need to apply to the applicant you want to hire as a foreign worker. So for that, you will need written content from the employee stating that to avail a Singapore work permit. Second one is complete the application. Next, third one is you need to pay online fee of 105 Singapore dollar for the application. Next, fourth one is once your application process is done, you can check the status of application after a week on the official website of the Singapore work permit. Then next step is once your visa application is approved, you need to take print of the in principle approval letter, that is IPA letter. Next step is within 2 weeks of the arrival of the employee, the employer or the agent has to get the permit issued. They have to provide you an address where your work permit card has to be delivered, and they also need to nominate at least 3 recipients and they have to submit their IC, FIN or passport numbers on their contact numbers. The processing period for each visa varies with the type of work permit you wish to offer for your foreign employer. That is, it may vary for each visas. Once you got your work permit, then you need to apply for work visa in the embassy or consulate in your home country. So in this video, we have discussed about Singapore work visa and the types of Singapore work visa, what are all the documents required to apply for Singapore work visa and application process. Then we have seen work permit, what are all the documents required to apply for work permit and work permit application process. I already have posted lots of videos regarding this, that is how to apply for tourist visa to some other countries and how to apply for student visa and how to apply for work visa to other countries. If you like this video, please subscribe this video and share this video with your friends. Please do comment if you have any queries. Thanks for the watch.